position out the game. I'm out the pocket, but I rock with the game.
It's the National Football League on EA Sports, and we've got a showdown in the NFC West. It's the Antlers and the Hawks, and it comes your way next.
We are in the Pacific Northwest as we get set for football at Lumen Field here in the SoDo district of Seattle. This crowd, as we've come to expect in recent years, as loud as any in the NFL, and they get even louder when their Seahawks are introduced. We're ready for football as the Seahawks get set to do battle with their opponents. It's week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson, and he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down. Okay, there's a tone setter. First play from scrimmage, stuff him in the backfield.
You know what they were doing last night in the hotel room? Visual.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. They get to him for a loss of 4, and it brings up third down on the sack. Back to throw. Fields. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off at the 39. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. The opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Now left side on the swing pass. And he gets it down to the 32. Only able to gain a couple there. And they're going to have a 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Eluding the pressure right. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And they will rally and stop him short of the 1st down. They get him to the ground at the 26. They'll try and run for it. And down inside the 15 he goes.
That was 4th and what we would call long in that situation, wasn't it? That wasn't 4th and inches, was it?
No, I mean, you get in those situations 4th and 3, 4th and 4. That's a lot to, what would you say, a lot of pizza left in that box.
It certainly is. Not everyone dove in on that one. In today's NFL, this is a passing down. All right, this is not a running down. That takes a lot of guts to call that play and even better execution.
It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. Just what Seattle was hoping for. The coverage holds, and now 4th down.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
They're going for it. Hits Murray. And it's going to be batted down. And they'll go the other way with the football. The 4th down pass play doesn't work out. And the Seahawks are going to take over the football. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Looking for Landry, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 36, and they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. And he'll give it here to his running back. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35. On 2nd and 9, Murray. Left side, and it's complete. Touchdown! A great effort there. With a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Antlers on just 2 plays have taken the lead. They'll try and run it here. And he will get in to make it 8-0. Needed a couple yards for the 2-point try. They go to the ground game, and it works.
And sometimes it's the exact right thing to do because a lot of teams play you for the pass. So you spread people out, decide to run the football. You often find good running lanes.
And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. Now the ball now going back over the Seattle Seahawks offense. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball, try and get things settled down a little bit.
The numbers on the ground for Carson last week, very productive. 3 touchdowns, 2 of them on the ground, 1 through the air.
And it will always be a compliment to say that a guy's got a nose for the end zone, and he sure had it last week.
Flush to his right. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's third down. Fields. Forced out to his left. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. Only able to get back a yard for his efforts, and that leads us to fourth down. Second quarter now from Seattle, and it is the Seahawks with the football here. One quarter down, 8-0 the score. He'll return it from the 6. Call that one an even 60 yards, 6-0. And the offense will come back out deep in their own territory. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Hands it off out of the gun. And not much here as he'll get it to the 11, maybe the 12-yard line. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. A good job defensively to hold that to 4 yards, and now it's third down. To throw is Murray. Escaping the pressure right. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. Fourth down, and on is Ty Long to punt. Back deep, Jarvis Landry. Now a hit and a loose football.
And that's what friends are for.
Right. As the returner, you know who you're buying dinner for later.
Oh, without a doubt, because he just took care of you and your team in a big way. You know, you turned it over there. That's a big momentum changer and put your defense in a bad spot.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Fields now to throw. Flushed out right. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's third down. Here's Fields. Nowhere for Fields to turn, and down he goes. Looks like a 9-yard loss, and it also brings up 4th. Now here's Michael Dixon as he'll kick it away for the second time. That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
Play action. Now it's Murray. Eluding the pressure right. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Play fake, Murray. Flush to his right. Incomplete.
And he is such a tough quarterback to defend because you got to remember, arguably, He's more dangerous outside the pocket than he is in it. But how about the job they did defensively to stay with the receiver and knock the ball away? I think they had a sigh of relief there because oftentimes when he gets outside the pocket, big plays result downfield.
And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Here's Ty Long now as he'll punt it away for the second time. Chris Carson trotting back out there. And for him, it's been pretty limited involvement down on the scoreboard. Maybe time to turn to this guy.
And you know me well. Winning games to me means starting with the running game and continuing to press the running game. Maybe you go away from him a little bit now, but the bottom line is he hasn't touched it enough to make a difference.
They haven't established that running game yet. The question is, will they? From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4. Here's Fields. And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down. Now Fields. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got him both down, says the side judge. And that's good enough for a 1st down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. To the air again, Fields. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. To throw again on 2nd down, Fields. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. On 1st and 10, here's Fields. And he's got the hook up to Landry. Now the Seahawks call the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. A good position to be in here, 2nd and inches. Now it's Fields. Toward the sideline, and he will have the 1st down as he was able to keep the feet in bounds. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Fields throwing again. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here. Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. So not quite a 1st and goal just yet as they come up now 2nd and inches. To throw is Fields. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. A great play there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Seahawks are on the board here in the final seconds of the first half. A little surprising they wouldn't go for 2, but this is up and good. And this is now a 1-point game. Maybe time for one play on offense. 7 seconds to go in the half as the kick is away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything. Oh, that's just not fair, and now room to run. And now the rookie's free.
You thought you had it, didn't you?
And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
And they extend their lead, a little added cushion into the lockers. What a way to finish.
Tremendous way That's momentum that they carry in with them. Can they convert it and bring it back out to start the third quarter?
The extra point splits the uprights, and that will take us to the end of the first half of play. All right, hang on. We'll jump over halftime. So we have reached halftime here in what's an 8-point game. Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A one-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I'd keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see one or two guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be license to take some shots downfield.
Now Murray. Got an open man here, and it's K.J. Hamler. And they will rally and stop him short of the first down. Get him to the ground at the 26. Here's Ty Long now as he's on here to punt it away. Now a hit and a loose football. Let's go. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And their defense did its job by forcing the punt to start things out. And now, Charles, can the offense get in gear?
I think, partner, you can sense them saying, okay, the first half was theirs, but now let's get the momentum back on our side. We forced a punt. Now let's go downfield and score. If we do that, we'll be set up well for this second half.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Back to throw. Fields. That's complete. It's Carson out of the backfield. And he's able to get this way down deep into enemy territory. A big play there on the catch and run. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Now a give right side. It's Carson. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. 2nd and 2. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Carson. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Chris Carson, his 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Seahawks a 2-point conversion away from tying the game. They're going to keep it on the ground. And he will dive into the end zone, and the 2-point conversion is successful. Only had a couple of yards to gain there on the 2-point conversion, and they were able to do it.
And how many teams shy away from running the football in a 2-point conversion? They treat 2 yards as if it were 20. If you're a good team running the ball, go to your strength. Go ahead and push it into the end zone.
Yeah, they did. It worked. Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. And there are the numbers. Got off to that torrid hot start. We thought he was in for maybe a career day. Not the case.
No doubt about it. It almost looks like a misprint after what we saw in the first half. But let's give a little bit of credit to the guys on our side of the ball. They went in at halftime, made a few adjustments, and you know what else? They didn't lose their confidence in their ability to play. Because a lot of times you get beat down in the first half, it gets ugly in the second half. They've come out with a new resolve and a renewed determination.
And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. A big play there on the keeper. And to give this time to the tailback. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. Oh, what a juke into space. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Now we've got whistles, and the man slow to get up here is the quarterback, Allen. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. 3rd quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10. Escaping the pressure right. And it's caught. Touchdown. Eric Ebron. His first touchdown on the year. And the Antlers have taken the lead. And now this is right in Kyle Shanahan's wheelhouse. He'll go for 2 here. They'll try and run it up the middle. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. And so they run it in on the 2-point try. And it's so often, Charles, we talk about from the offense's perspective what you do on the 2-point conversion. How about the defense? How do they play run versus pass?
It's really difficult for them because I think most teams want to play for the pass. That's what they see most teams do. And so are you able to mass enough people inside if the team decides to run it? Very difficult. I think what you're seeing a lot more now, people blitzing the 2-point conversion. They want you to make a quick decision and make it right now.
There, the offense wins the battle for 2. They'll start out on the ground with Carson. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the 1st level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the 2nd level. Let's make this one simple. What a catch, especially the finishing part of getting his feet in bounds, toe tapping, and, of course, foot dragging.
A little tapestry, if you will.
Oh, I like it.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. That catch good for only a couple.
Yeah, that one was covered pretty well because they were trying to leak the tight end out into the flat. I think they were hoping he could catch and turn upfield and pick up the 1st down.
Back now in Seattle, Washington. It's the Seahawks with possession of the football, but they do trail here to begin quarter number 4. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard. And they'll bring him down right at midfield, and he is well short of the 1st down. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down. Now here's Michael Dixon. He'll boot it away from about his 35. This is away, and a very good kick angled for the sidelines.
That's it, baby. You got work.
Dublin's offense now set to take over. They have the lead, obviously, late in the game. I guess the good news for them is if for some reason they would make a mistake, a field goal does the opposition no good.
Everyone loves to have a little bit of a cushion, and that helps you immeasurably. But the bottom line is, do all the things that you're taught in order to close out the game. Don't even let that become an issue.
Yeah, but still a one-possession game. This one not fully over yet. On play action, it's Murray. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And this is caught at the 20. And he is down deep into Seattle territory. A big play there. It's so easy to focus on the speed and elusiveness of Kyler Murray. But as he shows right there, don't sleep on the arm strength. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. A great effort there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Antlers add on to their lead, and they appear poised to break this long losing streak. Here's a toss coming right. And he is into the end zone for 2 more as the lead moves up to 16. They get the conversion. And, Charles, when you only have 2 yards to go, what do you think of the toss play? Because initially it kind of sets you back a little bit.
It does, especially if you get a lot of pressure coming towards you. But if you can get to the edge, if you seal the edge with your blocking, often your tackle or your tight end on what they call the play side where the ball goes, you can get to the corner, and that allows those big guys to get out ahead of the runner.
Here's a handoff to Carson to begin the drive. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. From the gun, here's Fields. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job. Keeping the toes inbounds. The Seahawks on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Looking to throw. Fields. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
In this situation, the dictation is coming from the defense, right? They're going to tell you, you can have 6, 7 yards, do that all the way downfield. Let's just go ahead and take the time off the clock. I think they've got to start attacking vertically a lot more.
That's complete to Disley, the tight end. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Again, Fields. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
That's what?
Picked off at the 48, and the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line. Well, certainly not on their side offensively. They had to take some chances, but that interception will further hinder their already slim chance at victory.
Yeah, and you're talking about time not on their side, but it certainly is on the defensive side, and they understood that. They knew they had to press it a little bit, and they planned accordingly, and what a benefit for them, able to pick that one off and hopefully put this game away.
Let's go, baby.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's our visitors with the football as we get you reset. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. From the gun on 3rd down, Murray. A bullet throw, but incomplete.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback, I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line.
Let's go.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. Now the Seahawks. Forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Now they try the right side here. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15. The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3. Now a handoff looking right. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Murray sets to throw on 4th. Rolling to his left. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Kyler Murray, 15 yards. And the Antlers look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. They'll try and run it up the middle. Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. And the Seahawks have picked it up.
Well, that two-point attempt failed due to the fumble, but people can't see this, but you got a ball in your hands now, and you got the thing locked in pretty well. You got it covered up.
I love having a football in the booth. I always hang on to it. Makes me feel like I actually played back in my day.
Well, you probably could have. If you'd run that play, you would not have fumbled, I can tell you that.
Maybe. And the Seahawks get ready to trot out on the field. This one certainly has not gone according to script. You would have thought on paper that this offense would have its way here, but they certainly have not, and they trail big. After this, it figures to be a quiet trip home. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
I do have to admit, I like it when it all comes together. When the top part, catching the football, right, whether you're catching it with your hands or cradling it, comes together with the legs, in this case the feet, did a little toe tap to stay in bounds and complete the catch.
And a great job by our crew on the camera shot. Love when you see the grass or on the field turf, those rubber pellets flying up. Great catch. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3.
Well, I can put my defensive cap on right now, and I know they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They've controlled this game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit with that last completion.
And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. A great play there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Seahawks have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further. And, of course, on the 2-point try, had the option to run or pass. They pass it there, and it works.
Felt pretty straightforward, didn't it? An open receiver, ball's put on him, 2 points for them.
And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. So this crowd will not go home happy. It's a victory for our visitors. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put this one on ice.
So you get the sense that whatever was said